We start with a story you'll only see tonight on Way 31. Hundreds of thousands of dollars could be coming to Huntsville City Council for each district to use at their own discretion. Way 31's Nicole Zedek takes a look at a proposed discretionary fund that was supposed to be on tonight's council agenda.
Well, Dan, earlier today, that resolution was on the agenda, introducing a new discretionary fund for each council district. Now, I started making some phone calls to find out more about that discretionary fund and how council members would be able to use that money. But after I made those phone calls, the resolution was taken off of tonight's agenda, and it wasn't discussed at the meeting.
We are there to facilitate or to guide the budget to make sure that revenues and expenditures align.
With 5 districts and a growing city, there are lots of projects that council members hope to get done. And the finance department is here to help.
We listen to what they have, their initiatives, their projects, or anything else that they want us to include in the budget. And so that'll be considered as we line up the budget and put everything together.
The city budget outlines improvements needed for each district. But Huntsville City Council members have never had their own discretionary fund. In your years working in municipal finance, is this typical for different municipalities?
I personally have never dealt with the discretionary funds for different council people or different districts.
Thursday morning, this proposed resolution was on the agenda to be introduced at the council meeting. Sponsored by Council President John Meredith, it's a district discretionary improvement fund where each district would get $75,000 a year. The resolution states the funds could be used for capital improvements, operational or non-operational expenses for the city, and other valid public purposes, which leaves some room for interpretation. The city's director of finance doesn't know the specifics of this draft proposal, but assures me all money in the city will go through the same legal requirements.
Just like all of our spending happens, it would flow through that same cycle of procurement that we adhere to. Bid laws, things like that, all the time.
Right before the start of the meeting, I asked Council President Meredith why the resolution was taken off of tonight's agenda. He said it's going to be brought up again at a later council work session next month that focuses on the upcoming budget. He wasn't able to elaborate on any specifics of his proposal. Reporting live in Huntsville, Nicole Zedek, Way 31 News.
Thanks, Nicole. We do know the 2023 fiscal year budget will be discussed at the August 18th City Council work session.